Hey guys, this is OJ Light, and I wanted to talk about something a little more heavy today. Um, so by the title of this video, you're gonna know what the subject's about. It's about drug and alcohol addiction, okay? And the reason I wanted to talk about this last night was some people were over at my place last night, and they were getting high and ain't on weed, getting high and getting drunk, and like a fist fight breaks out, okay? Pretty violent. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is horrible. This is fucking horrible. And I want to make this video because I think there's a when people talk about drugs and alcohol and addiction, it's usually people who are addicted that are that like the problems that people, like, you know, the personal problems of addicts. Like that's probably the most common point of view that I see. But in reality, I think the people who are in the orbit of the addict or addicts get equally as crushed. Okay. And I really like, literally, like, it was probably 2 a.m. last night. I'm laying in bed and this is all just running through my mind. And I'm really thinking, I'm really thinking, because it's not just my friends. It's my family. It's my coworkers. It's like fucking everyone. Okay, guys. So I really thought about it. Like it's just it just, it's crushing. Okay, I feel like I am being crushed, not by my own behaviors, but by the behaviors of others. Okay, and it's just unrelenting. Okay, so let me kind of get, I'm not just get into it. I'm gonna just get into like all the relationships I have and how other people being addicts have really, I feel like, crushed me in some way. So the most immediate is my family, right? I had 3 immediate family members that were alcoholics. One of them is a medication pill popper. I mean, I'm talking like major fucking pills. So my brother passed away almost a decade ago. It'll be a decade in May. He drank himself to death, right? What happened? That might seem like, what do you mean he drank himself to death? So the detox put stress on his heart, right? The detox put stress on his heart, and eventually, after enough repetitions of it, he had a heart attack and passed, right? That's how the alcohol killed him. And what blows my mind, is that my other family members who refuse to give up alcohol, okay, always make the claim, well, he wasn't drunk when he died. No, but that's such a stupid fucking argument. That's like the argument of saying I ate like deep fried food for 10 years, but the day I had the heart attack, I had to eat it. Right? That's kind of the same fucking argument. It's a dumb argument. Okay, it's a dumb fucking argument, and it just really blows my mind. So that's the family thing, and trust me, that hurt me for like 5 years. I just was in disbelief. Okay, but that, not only that my brother had passed, but of some of my family members' reaction to the whole thing, it really scarred me. And then at work, okay, guys, I've worked with dozens of people throughout the years, and my God, man, some of them are like, got drunk last night, can't come to work. And I don't mean like one guy, I mean like multiple people. Like I could think of like 3 major times with 3 different people that's occurred to me. And I'm like, you know, I'm with a client. I'm like, well, your project's gonna have to be pushed on hold, and I'm making up some bullshit excuse, and they know it's a bullshit excuse. And I'm thinking to myself, man, financially and work wise, this is hurting me, right? So that's two, right? So we got family who, family who is supposed to be really your foundation, alcoholics and addicts. We got coworkers who you don't even have to like your coworker. You guys are just trying to come together so you can make money, right? I got that going on, right? The alcohol is more important than making the money, right? Swear to God. And then I got in my childhood friends, I've had, it's over a dozen. I've had over a dozen people I grew up with die from addiction, from one form or another. I had a guy in his early 20s. He got really drunk, and he was walking on the highway drunk, and he gets hit by obviously on the highway, everyone's going 60. He's walking on the highway intoxicated, he gets ran over, okay, dies. I had my best friend wasn't drunk, but a drunk driver hit him and killed him, right? So a little bit different, but still in what I'm talking about. I had in December of last year, a friend of mine's get high on crystal meth and off himself, right? I've had another friend who I found out is pimping out, and you're gonna hear this right. This is a real thing. He's pimping out his own mother for heroin. Okay, that's another thing that I am aware of. I have had. This is a horrible story. I had another friend commit suicide by cop, high on drugs, and then his own brother 5 years later offed himself. So these parents have lost two kids through basically suicide and addiction and drugs. It's terrible fucking story, like heartbreaking. Oh God, I've had two friends die of heroin overdoses. I probably had more. I had one friend who got $10,000 worth of drugs. His mom found it, flushed it down the toilet, and he didn't want to face the dealer, so he offed himself. I had one friend who ate himself to death, literally ate and drank. Like his mom, the guy was already 600 pounds. His mom died, and he spent every dime he had on alcohol and food for 3 months, and then he got a skin infection and died. Okay, and I could go on and on and on about people I know. I had another one, this is an ex-co-worker, this is a fourth guy, just popped in my head, just died from fentanyl. Just died from that. I don't know what it was mixed in with, but died from fentanyl. Okay, ex-co-worker, same thing. Show up to work drunk, always doing drugs, DUIs, and it crushes me. It crushes me. It's like no matter where I turn in my life, family, work, and trust me, I'm not, even if I switch companies within my trade, like I know two other companies, I talked to the guys, and one guy's like, oh man, this guy, like, always employees come fucked up. So it's like, I feel trapped, like, by my family. I feel trapped by work. I feel trapped by my friends I've grown up with. All of them. Fucking addicts. All of them. Okay? It just blows my fucking mind. It does. It's not the rarity, it's the normality. It's just mind-blowing, guys. I just can't. And then last night, like, again, they get drunk, they get high, fucking fist fight. It wakes me up. My dog was like barking, like freaking out in my room, like what's going on out there? And I'm just thinking to myself, this is fucking dumb. This is fucking dumb, okay? Like, and I don't know, like, like sometimes I'm like, is it me? Is there something about my personality, my habits, my attitude towards life that attracts this type of individual into my life? I really do think about that, because we're going through the thing of on the live streams of being attractive. Like, you attract certain things into your life, and I'm thinking there's got to be something in my life. There's got to be some sort of characteristic of my own that attracts these people into my life. Maybe everyone's got this. My one friend, she's much older than me. I met her through salsa dancing. She's probably about 15 years older than me. So she's seen her fair share of things. She basically said, I gotta up my her wording was, you gotta up your frequency, man. These people gotta go. And they do gotta go. They got to go. But like, I'm thinking, it's like no matter where I go, I feel like they're there. They're still there, right? And it just blows my fucking mind. It really does. It's weird. We talk about the lonely epidemic, right? The loneliness epidemic. And I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I've never felt alone. Like, not like, oh man, there's no one there, there's no one in my life. Like, that's not how I've ever felt. What I have always felt is that I am an oddity in my circle. That is how I have felt. I'm alone, but not in the sense of there aren't people in my life. I'm alone in the sense of I'm an oddity to how I see the world, right? That's probably why I love the good-looking loser forums, because in a way they were all oddities. All right, they were different. So I felt at home there. But in the real world, in the offline world, it's like, man, these people are just everywhere. I just feel like I'm surrounded by addicts. I just feel like I'm just surrounded by them, and there's no escape. And it has affected my social. People have noticed it. So this is another thing. I don't drink, really, right? I actually don't drink. First of all, it's not good. Like, I'm trying to lose some weight here, so alcohol is just the worst thing for fucking weight loss. But on top of that, I kind of have a personal rule. Now, I'm gonna say this: maybe once a month I go out for a pizza and I'll have a beer with it, right? Maybe once a month I do that, like one beer. But like in like real drinking, like you're trying to get like buzzed, I have a rule. If I'm not on vacation, which I only go like for one weekend out of the year, and even then I might not drink. If I'm not on vacation, it's not a wedding, like, vacation, wedding, something like that, or it's like a date, and that's kind of, it's like, because I got no problem drinking with a girl till the sun comes up, but that's basically, if it's not for merrymaking, like, that's probably the best way to word it. If it's not for merrymaking, like I'm not in some sort of situation where we're supposed to be happy and merry, I don't really drink. I just don't drink. I don't miss it. I don't fucking like in my early 20s, like 21 to 26-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah, I went out to the bars every night, but after 26, I don't know, I just gave it up. I didn't want to do it anymore. But like, it's people that I went to the bars with still do it. Man, they're fucking terrible. Overweight, fucking hateful of the world. It just really just fucking crushing. And it crushes me, right? Because they make the comments, why don't you come out drinking anymore? Why don't you come out and party anymore? Well, last night is like a perfect example, right? I don't go out and drink with people because of what happened last night, right? It's like the people asking you it prove the reason. And honestly, these days I just prefer the taste of a protein shake to that of a beer. Okay, that's the God honest truth. And like another example, like my family, it's like kind of, they give me a hard time for not drinking. Okay, but I remember, so I visited some family in the spring in Tennessee. They're like, why don't you drink? I don't drink. And My uncle got wasted, fell over, and he hit like the stone above the stone shelf above a fireplace. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He hits it in the cheek and he gets a big black eye. And I'm like, that. And he's 70, right? This isn't like, my uncle is 70 years old, okay? And I was like this, that right there is the reason I don't drink. That right there. Like I don't need to argue with you. Who's asking me why I don't drink just proved it. Because I don't want to be doing dumbass shit like that. Anyways, guys, that's just been on my mind. It just, like I said, it just blows my mind. It really blows my mind that this is the norm. That I really think this is the norm for people. At first I thought, like I said, a part of me thinks I'm attracting these people into my life. I do think that. But then I'm thinking maybe this is the normal. Maybe this is like 80% of the population. Maybe it really is. This is normal everyday behavior. And I'm the one. I'm like, not drinking is such the oddity that it's bizarre. Maybe I really am bizarre and weird because I don't drink. Maybe it is not a normal human thing to not be an addict. I don't know. It just blows, but it blows my mind. It fucking blows my mind. Swear to God. So anyways, guys, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to first of all see if any of you noticed this. Like I'm really curious. Is it me? Or is the world is the world full of addicts? Is it really everyone's addicted? And I'm just so out of it, like that I can see it. I don't know. I really don't know. And it's not like I can go on like when you go to the store and you look at, you're in the store, like, you don't know what people are doing at home. So maybe everyone is an addict. Maybe I really am like fucking a bizarre person who just doesn't want to like drink and drug their life away. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, right? So this is what that video is about. I'm trying to get context. I'm trying to see what other people say, right? I'm trying to see what other people think, what their experience is in this. I know it's a little bit of an odd outside of what normally I talk about on this channel, but this channel, what I usually talk about on this channel is hitting the gym, meeting somebody that you can have a relationship with, trying to make more money. I kind of look at like the things I like to talk about, like uplifting, right? But again, maybe it's just so bizarre that it's I don't know. So anyways, guys, that's what I got for you on this morning vlog. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your experiences are. Maybe I really do have a problem with attracting these type of people into my life. Maybe it is me. Maybe I gotta be fucking just mean and get rid of them all somehow. I don't know. I mean, I gotta get rid of them, but but I guess my question is, even if I got rid of the current set of people in my life, if I went somewhere else, would it be the same thing? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, guys, this is OJ Light, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. Really, I'm curious. So I'll talk to you guys later.